Okay, so we ended here last time. Okay, yeah, I think there's a new preposition here. Only. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Only, yeah, it's an accusative preposition. Okay, whenever we use only, feel, it's always, yeah, it's always followed by accusative. The accusative preposition. Okay, so maybe you want to say, without the mantle, you can't go outside. For like in winter. Okay, in winter can ich only then, okay, only den Mantel draußen gehen. Okay, oder ausgehen. Okay. Yeah. T-shirts, if you want to say that maybe without the t-shirt you can't go to the concert. Okay, only das t-shirt, because accusative only masculine changes from there to that, there to then, the rest remains what's the same, D does. So if you want to say without the t-shirt I can't go to the concert, can you try? Yeah, Aaron?
Yeah.
Without the t-shirt I can't go to the concert. Maybe. Let's try. Okay, to
Concert is
concert we use sum, so it will be sum them concert. Yeah.
Zoom concerts.
Oh yeah, some concert. Yeah. Mhm.
Can man. Can only man. Yeah.
Look at only manner, you're saying without money. So
Can
can man
man.
only,
Only.
yes,
That's what.
yes. Yeah, okay. You want to
Okay.
say, yeah, let's get two concerts. When you are there, you say ich bin auf dem Konzert. We use auf to indicate for, and wohin for concert we use to plus, yeah, to them. Yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah, man. Single. So, Mr. Kufo, we are learning how to use the preposition only. Only means without. Okay. Mr. Kufo, can you talk?
Yeah, Robbie, I can.
Yeah, so we are trying to form sentence with these nouns: the mantle, t-shirt, Fahrkarten, CD, Fotoapparat. So our first sentence was, I made one with mantle. When I said we there is an accusative preposition. So whenever you use only, whichever noun, that comes after the only must be in what accusative. So The first noun here is mantle. So I said maybe without only the mantle, because mantle is their mantle. Only the mantle kann man im Winter nicht draußen spielen. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so some concept kann man ohne das T-Shirt nicht gehen. Okay, you cannot go without. Yeah, unless without the nicht, it will be like you can go to the concert without T-shirts. But if you want to indicate that you can't go to the concert without T-shirt, then your next will also have to come. So when you try to make sentence with Fahrkarten, Fahrkarten is like driving ticket or like your bus ticket. They will, so English, maybe without the bus ticket, one cannot ride with the bus. One cannot travel with the bus. For example, if you're can you try to übersetzen auf Deutsch?
Oh, okay.
It's the Fahrkarte. It's the Fahrkarten.
Okay, so on the Fahrkarten, man kann nicht.
Debbie, on the Fahrkarten kann man. As if you've started the sentence with the adverb. Okay. Is it an adverb? Adverbial preposition. Yeah, prepositional adverb. Also, like say on the Fahrkarten, then your verb will come. Kann man.
Mit dem Bus.
You say mit dem Bus.
Mit dem Bus fahren.
Yeah, this so then your next, what are you negating? You cannot travel with the bus. So you cannot travel with the bus. So your next has to come before what? The bus. Nicht mit dem Bus fahren. Or that you can also say ohne Fahrkarten kann man nicht mit dem Bus. Sorry, kann man mit dem Bus nicht fahren. That's when I'm negating what? The activity of what? Traveling. Then the next will come before what? Fahren. But if I'm indicating that you can travel, but you cannot travel with the bus itself, then I will negate what? With the bus. Okay, do you get it?
Okay.
Yeah, so it depends on what you want to negate. Either you want to negate the main verb, which is what? The main verb here is can, but the second verb is what? Fahren. You can travel. Okay, so if you cannot travel, maybe English terms, if one cannot travel with the bus. One cannot travel with the bus. That means you cannot travel with the bus, but one can travel not with the bus. Still, that's the list you will have to buy, like in German. Whether it depends on what you want to negate. If you want to negate the activity, then what? The list will come before the fahren. Okay, so in English is the same. Whether you are negating the fahren or the bus itself is the same, because it seems the not always come before next, not with the bus. You see, not come before, not with the bus. But in German, there is a difference. So in German, you can choose to negate what? The journey itself, like traveling itself, or the medium medium one is not allowed to travel without the Fahrkarten. Okay. There's you can say maybe I will not go to school with the bus. Okay, so I will not go to school with the bus. I can simply say I will not go to, so in this sentence, what did I negate? With the bus, which means I will go to school, but I'm not going with the bus. But if I want to say I am not going to school at all, then the not will come before what? I am not going to school. The not will come before the school. Okay, but if you want to indicate that I will go to school, but not with the bus, then what the not will come before the bus. So if even in English, it's the same thing. It depends on what you want to negate. Okay. Yeah. The next now is CD. CD. Which sentence can we try in English? English sentence we see maybe without CD. CD is okay. So let's go to the photo apparatus. Photo apparatus. That's apparatus. The apparatus. That's apparatus. That's apparatus. That's apparatus. Just objects. Okay, or like sometimes I say objects or as a device. Okay, so apparatus can be anything. So photo apparatus is like photo device, a device used to take photo. So if you want to say without only I photo apparat can man I photos marking. Okay, so here I negated what? Photos here. So there's no need to bring what's next because I've negated the now itself. Okay, you cannot use kind and next in the same sentence. If you negate a now, that means there's no need for you to use next. When you negate the next, there's no need for you to use kind because they are used differently. Kind is for negating nouns and next is for negating what? Activities, adverbs, or adjectives. Okay, yeah. Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so number 5 is der Koffer. Okay, photo apparatus masculine is der Photo apparatus. So it will be only einen Fotoapparat is der Apparat. Okay, der Apparat. So der Fotoapparat. Yeah, only einen Fotoapparat because only is always what? Accusative. Okay, so you want to say our next now is Koffer. Der Koffer. Der Koffer is suitcase. So sentence in English. And we have few, so let's quick, then we complete.
Okay, so my suitcase is on the bed.
Yeah, but maybe we are trying to use, we are practicing with the preposition only. How to use without my suitcase. Yeah. So a sentence without my suitcase. I cannot travel without my suitcase. Okay. I cannot travel without my suitcase, Wooly.
Ohne den Koffer kann man
nicht reisen. Yeah. So where one cannot travel without a suitcase. So this not I cannot travel. So I can, if I'm using the idea only meinen Koffer can ich. Okay, because I said my suitcase. Okay, but your sentence is grammatically correct. Only meinen Koffer. As a man, I own a carry. Ohne meinen Koffer kann ich nicht reisen. Okay, super. Und next one is Fahrrad. That's Fahrrad. So sentence with Fahrrad, bicycle.
Okay, without my bicycle, I cannot go to the game.
Mhm. Without my bicycle. Without roads. Yeah. Mhm. So, are they there?
Okay, let me try.
Mhm.
Only mind Farad.
Only by Farad. Mhm.
Can ich nicht
Nicht, nicht
zum Spiel gehen?
zum Spiel gehen. Ja, super. Oh, dann Kugelschreiber. Der Kugelschreiber. So sentence with der Kugelschreiber. Kugelschreiber is the ballpoint pen. Okay. So it is pen, but it's different pen. In Ghana, we have pen. I say they use ballpoint pen. An example is pressing pen. Ghana, what we call pressing pen. That's the Kugelschreiber. Okay. So big pen is the Stift own big pen and the others. The one with cap. Okay. They are the normal
Okay.
pen. But the Kugelschreiber is the one we press. We call it the ballpoint pen. Okay. Yeah. That's the common pen here. So everyone Kugelschreiber, Kugelschreiber. Ich habe keinen Kugelschreiber, Kugelschreiber, if you hate it. All right, so I want to say one cannot write a letter without a pen or without a ballpoint pen. Let's use other pronouns. You guys see the picture. Okay, I'm putting this kind of so you guys cannot write the letter without a pen. This one will be
ohne den Kugelschreiber könnt ihr
yes, sir. Only the Kugelschreiber. Yeah.
okay, den Brief
The brief
nicht schreiben.
schreiben. So here you negated but the activity of writing. Okay. So 100% correct. If you want to say without the pen, you cannot write any you cannot write any letter, then that's when you negate the kind and brief. So only then Kugelschreiber könnt ihr keinen Brief schreiben. See, that one also works. Okay.
But I thought they said when there is a day in a sentence, we don't use the kind. That's why I use
Oh,
English.
like I'm just saying is in English you can express yourself either way. You can either negate a dependent, like it's your own choice. The most important thing is that you know how to use both of them. Okay, so I would rather say your sentence is grammatically correct, 100%, 1000%, 3600% correct. Okay, but I'm just saying that you can also decide to negate the noun.
Adam boy.
Okay,
Only
only
Monday class on visit 7 AU 5:30.
since when the last time I had class 5 stage 11. So Sikari, we make us a only then Kugu Shiraba couldn't hear kind and brief. The kind in here is not the letter, so the letter now kind you are right. But I'm not saying kind and brief. I'm saying you cannot write any letter. Okay, then your next ones come. Okay, so like both of them are correct. So this one, the first one, only then Kugu Shiraba couldn't hear then briefly Shiraba. You cannot write the letter. Gates, that is 100% correct. But I'm just saying that in English too, you can either say, if you want to say that they cannot write any letter at all, that's when I'll use kind. So kind here is not like there, but kind you cannot write any, not at all, no letter. Okay, so that's another option if you want. But it depends, like I said, depends on how you want to use it. Okay, they both like at the long run, they both mean the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Mhm. So our next word is Fenzegeret. Fenzegeret. Device like a TV device. It's not very common. You normally hear your Fenzer. Okay. I think Fenzegeret. I don't know if it could be like any device related to TV, maybe I don't know, but then I've never heard it before. You skip it. This our next word is handy. So without phone, you cannot live. Ruby, I cannot live without my phone.
Only that's handy.
I said
Hand-ish.
my phone, my phone.
Okay. Only mine handy.
Yeah, honey, honey,
Kanish.
honey, honey. Yeah. Mhm. Only
Kanish. Only
my
mine
phone.
handy.
Hmm?
Kanish nicht leben.
Super. Let's use survive. I cannot survive without. I cannot survive. I cannot survive without my phone. Only my handy can ich nicht überleben. Überleben means to survive. Okay. Überleben. Yeah. Yeah, learning more adjectives, like more nouns. Okay. So the next one is rucksack. Sentence with rucksack. If you don't give me sentence, I'll give you long sentence. Rucksack is masculine. Dear rucksack, the backpack.
Okay, without his backpack, he wouldn't get food to eat.
So the German. Yeah, Mr. Computer German. Let's get.
Okay, sorry. Only seinen, oder?
Yeah, super. Yeah, super.
Only seinen Rucksack. So he won't. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, so it depended how. So want is werden. Well, I will is werden. So will not. So conjugation of werden. Ich werde, du wirst, ihr, sie, es wird. So wird, ihr.
Okay, so wird ihr nicht zu essen. Other.
You use Verdant. Verdant is used like how do you call it? It's a helping verb, but it's used just like modal verbs. Okay, so you can't use to. Maybe I will come will be it's very common. It's not it's very su common. Okay, yeah. So when designing looks up wird nicht essen. He will not eat without wow. Like it's that's also correct. Okay, but that's not what you said. He won't get anything to eat. In German, we call it etwas zu essen. Okay. Yet yeah, so nothing. He won't get anything. Yet yeah, next. You eat nothing. That becomes next to essen. Er kriegt nichts zu essen. Depends on how you want to use it. When there's an Rusaf here, the next essen. He won't eat nothing without his backpack. Okay. Who wants to join us? Yeah, designing roots up. Well, you use that clicked here. Next, clicked here. Next is okay. When you want to use he, so this sentence without his backpack, he is not getting anything to eat because when you use two different verbs, then you can use the to essen. Okay.
Okay.
Kriegen means to get, like it is used in colloquial language. Kriegen. It's like big woman. Kriegen is not official and it's used like food. I'm getting something. Ich kriege etwas zu essen. Ich bekomme etwas zu essen. Oder ich koche etwas zu essen. I'm cooking something to eat. Okay. So kriegt ihr nichts zu essen. Okay. That is also right. All right. Okay. So without his backpack, he won't get anything to eat. He will be that's here. And then this one will be he is not eating without his backpack. Gates. It's in. Guitar. Sentence without. Yeah, so Vanessa, we are learning how to use one. One is an accusative preposition, which means Ushian baby, wherever you meet one, you have to remember that it's an accusative preposition, just like fear. Okay. Whether it's starting the sentence, it's ending the sentence, it's your own choice. How you prefer to use it. You can say like it's not compulsory for you to start the sentence with only, but just that most of the time when we are using without, we want to emphasize on the thing itself, the thing that we cannot do something without. So even in English, you start sentences without. Yeah. So you cannot. So sentence with guitar. So the band cannot play without their guitar. So the band problem with English. In German, the band cannot play without. This is the English trust. English, the band is plural, but in German, the band is feminine without their guitar. This is what I said. Yeah. So only the guitar. Only the guitar band nicht spielen. Without the so it will be with only ihre Gitarre. But this ihre is her. Okay, because band is feminine, but English the band is plural for like a group of people. It's a compound noun, even so it's not even plural, it's a compound noun. But in English, the band cannot play without their guitar. But in German, the band is feminine. It's the band. Okay, so the band cannot play without her guitar, single. All those are ihre, plural too, would have been ihre, the same thing. But this ihre should correspond to what the pronoun, the possessive pronoun should correspond to the pronoun. The possessive pronoun must correspond. This possessive pronoun must correspond to the pronoun of the band, which is she. Okay, so this ihre is her. Only ihre Gitarre kann die Band nicht spielen. Okay. Das ist etwas man. Yeah.
Sorry, so does it necessarily have to start with the only when we are
No. So you can just say the band
can
only
okay.
Gitarre
Guitarre nicht
nicht spielen.
Okay. I thought we were doing just beginning.
No. Just
Okay.
that is very common to start the sentence with the thing that we are doing something without, like in English, you say, yeah. But you can,
Okay. Without my pen, I can't write something like
yeah,
that.
that's yeah. So here
Okay.
we
Okay.
made a saying. We said you cannot write the letter without your pen. So
Sure.
only then Kugelschreiber, you guys couldn't hear
Mm.
the brief schreiben. Okay.
Thank you.
I think that will be all for now. So we are moving forward. Yeah. Karen, let's go. Lesen.
Kaffee Schokolade. Was ist eine Wandersage?
Sage. Wandersage.
Wandersage.
It's
Lesen
G,
Sie die
G, not G. It's G. G wie Gustav. G wie Gustav. So, Wandersage. Ja, mach weiter.
Lesen Sie die Information. Hören Sie und lesen Sie die Geschichte. Carla hat im Zug Schokolade gegessen. War es ihre Schokolade? Meine Freundin Carla ist mit dem Zug nach München gefahren. Vor der Fahrt hat sie Kaffeeschokolade gekauft, ihre Lieblingssorte. Im Zug hat sie Zeitung gelesen und dann ein bisschen geschlafen. Nach einer Viertelstunde war Carla wieder wach. Neben ihr hat eine alte Frau gegessen und Schokolade gegessen. Kaffeeschokolade.
Alte Frau, come back. Neben ihr.
Neben ihr hat eine alte Frau gesessen. Okay.
Gesessen. Ja.
Gesessen und Schokolade gegessen. Kaffeeschokolade. Meine Freundin hat gedacht, das ist doch meine Schokolade. Soll ich etwas sagen? soll ich der Frau die Schokolade wegnehmen? Aber sie hat dann doch nicht gesagt. Carla und die Frau haben dann die Schokolade gemeinsam gegessen. Die alte Frau war freundlich. Sie hat Carla für die Schokolade aber nicht gedankt. In München ist meine Freundin zu mir gefahren. Da hat sie ihre Tasche geöffnet. Was meinst du, war in der Tasche? Ihre Schokolade. Okay, good.
Oh, that. So, is there a word that you don't understand?
The Gesitzen is what?
Gesessen is the past for sitzen, to sit. So, and beside her, neben is next to her or beside. Neben ihr hat eine alte Frau gesessen. Okay, next to her, an old woman sat und ate und ate chocolate. Okay, hat gegessen. That's for essen. Ja. Was noch? So jemand hört eine interessante Geschichte. Ihr findet sie gut und erzählt sie seinem Freunden. So erzählen means to tell, and it's that if I'm telling it to you. So jemand erzählt sie seinem Freund. Okay, told it. So this sie here is it, but it's for the pronoun for Geschichte because the story is die Geschichte. So erzählt sie seinem Freund, told it to his friend. Der Freund erzählt die Geschichte weiter. Okay, the friend is now telling the story to someone else, aber erzählt sie in ein bisschen anders. But now he's telling the story somehow differently. Eine Wandersage ist geboren. Wandersage is a hiking legend. Like it's born. Okay, so the geboren. Yeah, geboren. Geboren oder geboren. Ja, geboren. Ich glaube, ja. Geboren means to give birth. Geboren. Oh, no. Gebären. This the French one. Anyways, that's not in your focus in it. So yeah, so please do you all understand all the words here in the passage? And how is the comprehension like?
Too thick.
Is that?
It's too thick.
Yeah, it's too thick. I think it's because of the repetition of the same words. Like one can anything important. Yeah. So like okay, so I'm starting. Okay, so what is eine Wandersage? What is hiking legend? But I think it's like not necessarily like literally it means a hiking legend, but you know if it's someone who is building cast like or kind of the big home like the person is telling the story, but the person is telling it differently and adding more things to it, which wasn't kind of so. Yeah, so like when you say eine Wandersage, like someone who like not actually bluff or like build castles, but ja, it was so. Wir machen weiter. Was ist eine Wandersage? Lesen Sie die Information, hören Sie und lesen Sie die Geschichte. Carla hat im Zug Schokolade gegessen. So she ate chocolate in the train. War es ihre Schokolade? Was it her chocolate? All right. So Kaffeeschokolade. Meine Freundin Carla ist mit dem Zug nach München gefahren. She traveled with the train to what? Munich. Vor der Fahrt hat sich Kaffeeschokolade gekauft. So vor der Fahrt, also when we are saying after the work, after work I go to the gym. We say nach der Arbeit gehe ich ins Fitnessstudio. So when we want to say maybe before work, I eat breakfast before work. We use for. Nach is for after so and so. The nach after the work, maybe after the now. But if you want to say before the now, then we use for. It's just like telling time. It's 5 minutes before what 2 o'clock will be, but 5 Minuten vor 2 Uhr. Okay. Now you say 2. You got, but if you want to say it is 5 minutes after 2, then you use it 5 Minuten nach 2. Okay. Yeah. So we use the same term for to tell something like something happened before something. Okay, we use for. We have before and we have nach dem. They are different. Okay, but then we use the for or nach for the nouns, indicating the if like before and after. So if you want to say before work, I brush my teeth, you can say vor der Arbeit putze ich mir die Zähne or putze ich meine Zähne. I clean my teeth. Okay. Maybe before class you eat your lunch, your supper, the supper before class. So for them Unterricht, because for and nach is they are used dative, but then for is vexel preposition. But I've never seen anyone use for in accusative, but then but when you're using it in this case, if it's used as dative, it's used as dative. So for the fact, so before the journey, she bought what? Chocolate. Vor der Fahrt hat sie Kaffeeschokolade gekauft. Okay. Ihre Lieblingsorte. So she bought it at her favorite location or favorite place. So im Zug hat sie Zeitung. Not Zeitung. Okay, Zeitung. I wanted to correct it. It's not Sei. Z is not S. It's TS. Hat sie Zeitung. Okay. Hat sie Zeitung gelesen. So she read newspaper in the train, and then she slept a little bit. Ambition a little bit. Und sie hat ein bisschen geschlafen. Okay. Schlafen, the past tense for schlafen is geschlafen. Not the past tense. The present perfect is hat geschlafen, and the past tense is schlief. Okay. Then nach einer Viertelstunde. Okay. After like Viertel, a quarter of an hour. Okay, so we say nach einer Viertelstunde. Okay, so after. This for was before, then nach after. After quarter of an hour, war Carla wieder wach. After 15 minutes, she was awake again. Okay, ich bin wach means I am awake. Ich bin wach. Okay, you can say ich bin gewacht. Okay, but then you can just say ich bin wach, using the wach as an adjective. Ich bin wach. Okay, yeah. So war Carla wieder wach. Neben ihr hat eine alte Frau gesessen und Schokolade gegessen. Okay. Beside her, an old woman was sitting, sat next to her and ate chocolate. Kaffeeschokolade, meine Freundin hat gedacht. So when Carla saw it, she thought Kaffeeschokolade, das ist doch meine Schokolade. So when she woke up and saw the woman eating the chocolate, she was like, that is my Schokolade. Okay, so it was should I say something? Okay, sollen is a modal verb, is to should or to should. In English, you say I should. Okay, recommendation. When you want to recommend something, I should come, I should, yeah. So should is also a modal verb. That's sollen. So soll ich etwas sagen? Should I say something? Soll ich die Frau die Schokolade wegnehmen? Weg is away. Nehmen is take. So should I take it away? Okay, take it away. Okay, so wegnehmen, when you're taking it away from someone, then you have to use it as dative. So let's be a Frau die Schokolade wegnehmen. So I'm taking it from you. Okay, I'm taking it from you. That's why it's die Frau here. So let's die Frau die Schokolade wegnehmen. Okay, but then if you're just saying maybe you've gone to the food stand and they ask you, would you like to take the food away? You can just name it as fake, or just name it estimates. Okay, naming is also correct, but wegnehmen is kind of negative. Although they both mean take something away, but then wegnehmen is kind of negative. Just name it as fake, like you're taking that thing away. Then, aber sie hat dann doch nichts gesagt. But doch, she said nothing. Okay, she thought it, but doch. Okay, she didn't say anything. Dann Carla und die Frau haben dann die Schokolade gemeinsam gegessen. Okay, then she said nothing, but ended like she ate the chocolate with the woman. I don't know whether the woman offered it to her or whatever then happened. Gemeinsam is together. It's like saying zusammen, but gemeinsam is more formal. Okay, then zusammen is like they both mean together, but gemeinsam is more very, very formal. Okay, yeah. But yeah, they are used interchangeably. Maybe eating together wir essen zusammen or wir essen gemeinsam. Okay, yeah. Then die alte Frau war freundlich. Freundlich means friendly. Sie hat Carla für die Schokolade aber nicht gedankt. Danken means to thank. Okay, it's danke. Now it's a noun. It's danken. Okay, danken means to thank, and it's dative. So die Frau hat Carla für die Schokolade aber nicht gedankt. Past tense is hat gedankt. The present perfect is hat gedankt, and the past tense is dankte. It's regular. Okay, dankte. Yeah, only like I said, it's dative. So für die chocolate, she didn't thank her for the chocolates. So if I'm thanking you for the job, what is danke dir für den Job? Okay, so I've said it time and time again. We have some verbs that goes with specific prepositions. So danken goes with for. Waiting also goes with for, but waiting is not für in German. In English, you say waiting for. German, we say warten auf. Okay, yeah, but danken goes with für. Okay, just like in English. Then emotion is meine Freundin zu mir gefahren. Okay, so she came to me in München. Dann hat sie ihre Tasche geöffnet. She opened her bag. Was? So when she opened the bag, she was like, what? And the one saying the story asks, what? So war in der Tasche. What the chocolate? What was in the Tasche? Her chocolate. So she found out that her chocolate was rather in her bag. So the chocolate she ate with the woman was actually the woman's own chocolate. Yeah, das ist alles. It's not complicated. Was it? Are you guys there? It's not complicated. Okay. Yeah. So please, as usual, new vocabularies, write it down. There's no way you remember them without writing it down, without using it. Okay. So if there are any vocabularies here which you don't know, like I said, danken is new. Danken means to thank, and it's dative. Okay. Yeah. Other new vocabularies, right? Gesessen. We've already done it. Setzen, the past tense is gesessen, hat gesessen. Okay, ich mache weiter. Jemand ist equal to eine Person. Jemand is someone. Okay. Niemand is no one. Jemand is someone. Und hier B, wie steht es im Test? Ordnen Sie und schreiben Sie wie im Beispiel. Okay, so this will be your homework. Erzählen Sie dann die Geschichte. Okay, so we have to arrange the sentence. Okay, then let's do it. So they've mixed the vocabularies. They've mixed the words in, like, you form a sentence. They've like all what you need to form the sentence, whether the noun, the subjects, the objects, like everything is already there. But then they've mixed them up. So like you have to arrange them in your own way, how you wish to form the sentence. So number I is Karen. Let's go. The first sentence.
For the fat hat sie Kaffee Schokolade gekauft.
Okay, so do it another way.
Sie hat Kaffee Schokolade for the fat gekauft.
So the four will come before
The Kaffee Schokolade.
yeah, because yeah.
Okay. So sie hat for the fat Kaffee Schokolade gekauft.
Yeah. So you can say nach der Arbeit gehe ich ins Fitnessstudio, or ich gehe nach der Arbeit ins Fitnessstudio. Okay, yeah. So we use them like immediately after the verb. Either they come before it, or they come after. Okay. That's why most of the time we bring them before, because if you don't start sentence with them, you keep on asking yourself, should I repeat it? Are they coming after the direct object? Are they coming? Yeah. From originally be so you always bring one in front. Okay, so yeah, number two, Mr. Kofi.
Okay. Wir haben die Schokolade gemeinsam gegessen.
Ja. Gibt es eine andere Möglichkeit? Möglichkeit means possibility. Or is there any other possibility, like any other way of forming the sentence? It depends on what you want to emphasize. You want to emphasize, oh, they ate together. Oh, together they ate the chocolate. So in English, you can, when you want to emphasize on the together, oh, together they ate the chocolate. So gemeinsam haben sie die Schokolade gegessen. Yeah. It depends on what you want to emphasize. You can start the sentence with it. Okay. Then number 4, the fourth sentence, Nana K.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Carla hat ihre Schokolade in die Tasche gefunden.
Yeah. So, any other Möglichkeit?
In der Tasche hat Carla ihre Schokolade gefunden.
Ja, gefunden. Okay. Wie Ulrich gefunden und gefunden. Yeah. So that says finden. And the past tense is found. But the present perfect is hat gefunden. Und Vanessa Nummer 5. Vanessa. Carrie Nummer 5.
Eine Frau hat neben ihr gesessen und Kaffee Schokolade gegessen.
Ja, eine Frau hat neben ihr
gesessen
und Kaffee, ja, und Kaffee Schokolade gegessen. Und another Möglichkeit. And when you see prepositions,
neben ihr gesessen
ja.
hat eine Frau und Kaffee, Schokolade gegessen.
Yeah. And when I mean by immediately you see prepositions, except that the preposition is like wohin. Okay, maybe you can say wohin even, yeah, sometimes you also say like you can start a sentence with when it's even wohin, I mean maybe you want to say that it's gay in his fitness studio. In his fitness studio gay. That's when you are asked, where are you going, Pote? Then you can start the sentence with in his fitness studio gay. But I'm just saying that is not very common for him. But then when you use it, you are correct. But for vo, you can always start it. Okay, vo or van and when like preposition, but when the prepositions are used to um how do I put it? Like the knack, and the knack is used with a noun. For is used with a noun. Imzoma, like when the prepositions are used with directly with a noun, okay, but not necessarily for him. So that's why you can start it maybe in the summer. I eat chocolate. Imzoma, because it's in the mzoma. Okay, it's used with a noun. Okay, so nak dear aber, it is used with a noun. Then you can start the sentence with it. But sometimes with the vohin, sometimes it sounds a little bit unusual. But then although it's grammatically correct, it sounds a little bit unusual unless the person someone has actually asked you like the actual location where you are headed. That's when you can use what maybe in fitness studio gauge, also a shule gauge. Okay. But normal if I say we use the HK, sorry, HK so a shule. Okay. So it depends on what you want to emphasize. But then if there's no need for you to emphasize everything with for him, just use this to start the sentence with the subjects, the normal conjugation. But then when the prepositions are used with now to like to qualify, to give more meaning to the noun, whether before, after, with the noun, next to the noun, like neben ear, okay, then you can start the sentence with it. Okay. All right. So the last sentence, Vanessa, are you there?
Yeah, Rabbi, I'm there. Sorry, I was saying something.
Yeah.
Okay. In Zook Max, sie geschlafen.
Ein bisschen, ein bisschen geschlafen.
Yeah.
Okay. Meine Freundin Carla ist mit dem Zug. Who complete it? Meine Freundin Carla ist mit dem Zug. I mean this year. Meine Freundin Carla ist mit dem Zug. Was?
Nach München gefahren.
Ja. Gefahren im Ukraine. Yeah, so gefahren is like movement, okay? Yeah. So, was soll ich tun? So we are going to learn a new modal verb, sollen. So far, how many modal verbs have we covered? We've done kann, können. We've done müssen. We've done dürfen. Und jetzt sollen, there are 6. Yeah. So was soll ich tun means should, to like in English, just like should, but we use it to recommend, to people, like recommend, like give people advice. Okay, so sollen, so ich soll, okay, du sollst, yes soll, because modal verbs are the first person singular and the third person singular, they are always what the same. Wir sollen, ihr sollt, und sie oder sie sollen. So you can see that of all the modal verbs, sollen is the regular one among them. Yeah, sollen is the regular one. He comes with also personal troubles, especially in conjunctive, but then it's still easy. Yeah. All right. So Nanake, read them. Nanake. Let's go.
Okay. Was ist das Problem?
Ja.
Was passt?
Mhm.
Schreiben Sie die Fragen wie im Beispiel.
Okay. So your options. Yeah.
Ähm,
So the first options out. Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah, I said read your options. Read your options.
Okay. In Zoma oder Inventor nach was war the word?
So it's Egyptian. Like that's Egypt. Egyptian.
Okay. Okay. In Zoma oder Inventor nach Ägypten fliegen ein Auto kaufen. Das Geld zur Bank bringen.
Yeah. So the first option is im Geschäft oder im Internet kaufen. Either in the store to buy something in the store or to buy it in internet. Okay. Then the third one is im Sommer oder im Winter nach Ägypten fliegen, to fly to Egypt, entweder im Sommer oder im Winter, either in the summer or in winter. Then ein Auto kaufen, das Geld zur Bank bringen, either to buy a car or to bring the money to the bank, to save the money in the bank. Okay, so my eyes, Karen, read. Then Mr. Kofi, continue. My eyes.
Okay. Andrea will Schuhe kaufen. Im Geschäft kosten sie 5 und 6
Sechzig. Okay.
65 Euro. Im Internet 60 Euro.
Yeah. So um so read your answer. So the question is, so your question, then you answer. Okay, so let's go. You read the question, then you answer.
Okay, so soll Andrea die Schuhe im Geschäft oder im Internet kaufen?
So schau mal, es ist Geschäft A Umlaut, Äger, nicht A, Geschäft. When you say Geschäft means to be able to do something, to manage. Okay, that's the past tense for to be able to do something, to manage or to create something. But Geschäft is the business or the shop. Okay. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So pronunciation. Just in German, you read what you see. You don't assume. Because immediately you assume, you're going to speak a different word. Okay. Yeah. All right. So read it again.
Okay, soll Andrea die Schuhe im Geschäft oder im Internet kaufen?
Yeah. Super gelesen. So, what will you recommend? So you just use Zolen. Maybe Andrea Zol, be sure, dot. Yeah.
Okay, so soll Andrea die Schuhe kaufen?
No, that's the question. So like you are to give options whether she should buy the question is soll Andrea die Schuhe im Geschäft oder im Internet kaufen? Should she buy the shoe in the shop or on the internet? Okay, like sollen is a modal verb. So if you want to say maybe she can buy it, you say sie kann die Schuhe kaufen. So if you want to say she should buy the shoe you just give an option whether she should buy, because the price, there's a price difference in the shop. It costs 65 euros, and on the like on the internet it costs 60 euros. So what should Andrea do? So your sentence, maybe Andrea should yeah.
Okay. So sollte or other.
Ah. What, why are you saying salty?
Okay, so it shouldn't be in the okay. So past tense should be in the present tense. Okay, so dissolve.
Mhm.
Dissolve is where in internet cafe.
So you mentioned the name Andrea Zoll.
And there's the
Orange. So Andrea Zoll Sugar in internet 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 kaufen. Why should she buy? Let me type it show before I. Why should she buy? So why should she buy the shoe on the internet?
DNS gibt keine Angst vor Betrug.
That's so right. But I just want you to use umsu. Okay, so she should buy the shoe on the internet in order to save money. So you can just say Geld zu sparen, to save money. Okay, to in order to save money. Okay, or that you can use that. I don't want to teach that. Yeah.
Boy, my network, no. I'm going to add 5 minutes and send it. Wow.
So number 5, Karen, you read, you set the question, then you give the answer.
George ist Student. Er hat im Sommer gearbeitet und hat jetzt 3.000 Euro. Soll George im Sommer soll George das Geld zur Arbeit bringen oder ein Auto kaufen?
Super. So what will you recommend?
George soll das Geld zur Arbeit bringen.
Arbeit, zur Arbeit. Bank oder Arbeit.
The bank.
So in German, like I said, J is G, so they say Georg, okay? Georg. But then just say Georg, go your way. Georg soll das Geld zur Bank bringen. Why should she bring the money to? Why should she bring the money to the bank? Do you have a reason in order to do that?
To save. So geld to sparen. The same thing.
Yeah. Oder vielleicht Aktien, in Aktien zu investieren. Okay, to invest in shares.
But how do you do it to the shares?
No, in Aktien is do only because the whole sentence now kind. What do you call you? Yeah, but your sentence was correct though. Yeah. So I just
Okay.
Mhm.
Number 3.
Yeah,
Sandra
number 3,
und
let's go.
Michael. Sandra und Michael. Roman wollen nach
Rossmann.
Roseman, it's a noun.
Read what
Roseman
you
wollen
see.
nach Ägypten fliegen. Im Sommer sind in Ägypten 36 Grad. Im Winter 19 Grad. Sollen Sie im Sommer oder im Winter nach Ägypten fliegen?
Sollen
Ich
Sie
glaube, wir können im Sommer
warte. Sollen Sie im Winter oder
ja,
im Sommer nach Ägypten fliegen? That's a question. Then answer. Yeah, let's
ich
go.
glaube, eine Reise im Sommer ist sehr
What you
wichtig.
say?
Ja, den
But first, you need to give your answer. Should they go in the summer or should they go in the?
erstmal
Should they go?
mit Sommer. Eine
So,
Reise
like,
im Sommer oder sehr besser.
Eine Reise im Sommer.
Ist sehr besser. Besser.
Ist sehr.
Oder
Yeah,
ist
it's
am
very
besten.
better.
Oder
Yeah, it's am best.
Charlie.
It's am best. Yeah.
Ich glaube, es gibt viele Sehenswürdigkeiten in Ägypten und vielleicht Sie können die Eiffelturm zum ersten Mal gesehen oder Sie vielleicht
Eiffel Tower or Egypt. Is the
akɔhyɛ Egypt Eiffel Tour with akɔhyɛ Egypt.
So, Mr. Kofi, your sentence, you said Zote. I asked you, said, why are you? Yeah, okay, thank you. In your sentence, you said Zote, and I asked you, why are you saying Zote? So, like, Zote is correct. Like, ideally, we have to use Andrea Zote, the shower in internet kaufen. So, the question will be Zolenzi in winter order. Then, we also will be maybe eine Reise im Sommer, Zotenzi, maybe übernehmen. Okay, so like when we are recommended, we use Zoten. Like we use Zoten, you should. Like that's the polite, we call it conjugative zwei. Okay, yeah. But the India, we are not using it right now is because we haven't gotten there. So we are still using the should. You should, but then that should not let me see in English. They are the same in English. Also in English, you can say, oh, he can come here. Okay. When I say he can come here, it's infinitive, like it's definite. he can come here. But if I'm saying, if I'm recommending that he should come here, then I'll be like, oh, he could come here. Okay, so you see that in English, if you are recommending, can will change to could. Okay, oh, he could come. Okay, when another example, like all the modal verbs, they have the normal one when you're using the definitive, and when you're using them like to recommend, or to like polite, to means like to say something in a polite way, they have that format. So sollen is the definitive, then the conjunctive 5 form, that's just like saying something polite, or like just saying something at anyhow, something that may happen or may not happen, like then we use the zoten. So colon is krunten. Okay, dwarfen is dwarften. Okay, so like they all change. Okay, but then we haven't gotten there. But you're sent, yeah, that's the zote is 100% correct. Sorry, so the number one will be Andrea Zote Yeshua in internet cafe. That's when we are recommending. But when we say that Andrea Zone Yeshua in internet cafe, we are forcing him to buy it. He should do it. Okay, yeah. When you say he should, that means that like it's like an order. He should. But then if we use the zoten to like politely suggest. Okay, yeah. So that's the difference. But then for the meantime, we haven't got into conjunctive 5, so we will stick to the normal zolen. Okay, yeah. All right. Gibt es eine Frage? Oh, yeah, sorry, but I think probably after the class you can review, or maybe you can watch it on the YouTube. Yeah, you can review it. You can watch it on YouTube after.
That's in I'm taking you class. To be
I think
title.
I think it's general because even I'm also facing internet challenges here. I don't know. I say the network is in Germany. The network is very poor. I don't know, like one advanced
The
country.
YouTube, the reason why I don't like it is when you want to contribute, you know. That's why.
Oh yeah. I mean, I said after, not now.
Oh,
I said
okay.
after. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So our next. Still, there's more. Hey, chapter 8. What is this? Yeah, like quickly, let's finish the B. Was sollen die Personen aus A2 schreiben? Okay, we've done that. Okay, we were to use deshalb. Okay, when you are giving reason, okay, you can also say that is why they have to buy. So Andrea braucht die Hilfe von einer Verkäuferin. Deshalb soll sie die Schuhe. Okay, so George braucht kein Auto. Deshalb soll ihr you don't need any car, then you say deshalb soll ihr das Geld sparen oder das Geld zur Bank bringen. So deshalb, we've already learned how to use deshalb. Deshalb is like because of that, like yeah, therefore, like because of that, yeah, so because of that, deshalb. Because of that, like he should, yeah. So Sandra und Michael Rosemann wollen Sehenswürdigkeiten besichtigen. Deshalb, so when you go to Egypt in winter, it is 19 degrees. Then so in summer, it is 36 degrees. Okay, so which one should they go? So since they want to see visit a lot of sightseeing, they have to go to okay, because of this, they have to. So deshalb sollen sie whether im Winter oder im Sommer nach Ägypten fliegen. Okay.
Yeah,
Genau. So that's how we use the deshalb. Deshalb is saying yeah, because of something they should. Okay, maybe I'm saying that I'm cold. Mir is cold. Yeah, that is why I am covering myself. Deshalb decke ich mir zu. Okay, that's why I'm covering myself. Like that's how you just have to practice it. Write it down. If we've learned it before in this chapter, in the previous chapter, we made a lot of examples with deshalb. So please, if you have forgotten it, please revisit the lesson or write it down. You can practice with ChatGPT. Okay. All right. So, Fragen im Alltag. Questions during the day, like question, like daily questions. Sammeln Sie und machen Sie Notizen. Okay. You are to gather verbs that are used during the day. Okay. Sammel means to gather. Sammel means to gather. So aufstehen oder im Bett bleiben. Pullover oder T-Shirt anziehen. Kaffee oder Tee trinken. Im Restaurant essen oder zu Hause kochen. Okay. Course im Internet oder course in their class. So like you can gather plenty options, then you use them to practice with the Zool and Delsa. So maybe aufstehen oder im Bett bleiben. Should I get up, like wake up, or should I stay in bed? So maybe it's Zool. Maybe I have to be at the office. Ich muss 10 Uhr im Büro sein. Deshalb muss ich 6 Uhr aufstehen. Like deshalb soll ich. Okay, we are practicing zoning. That is why I should wake up. Okay, deshalb soll ich 6 Uhr aufstehen. Okay, so like you practice, you give plenty examples like this. You can take a screenshot of this page. Okay, you practice it outside class. Gather plenty options, plenty. At least when you're not 50, then you practice them with what Zolen and Delsap. Okay, now I'm not saying Delsap goes with Zolen, but then you can just form your sentence simply. Maybe I should drink tea, or I should take coffee, or maybe when you want to make extensive, like extra sentences, then you use the Delsap. Maybe I have to take coffee because I have diabetes. Or like I have diabetes. That's why I should take coffee. Okay, so like there's how so each coffee drinking. Okay, because of that, I have to take what? Coffee. Yeah, so all right. Yeah. Very lazy. You like to read. Not gonna cry. It's it's actually yeah, someone should read, please, quick.
Das mysteriöse Foto. Hören Sie und lesen Sie den Text. Was glauben Sie? Kann die Geschichte wahr sein? Seit
Seit
Mai
Mai
okay.
haben Sophie und Alexander ihr Auto.
The way Joe shots are when you're polite cry, when you're polite, when you're guy. Someone is reading, you just jump into it. You need Jesus. So you continue read until the fifth line, then Karen will continue, then Vanessa will continue. Yeah. To 15. Yeah. So continue. Where is he? Hello?
Boy, also then Jesus Yabim.
Just I said read to the fifth line, then someone else will continue. So continue reading. Start.
Seit Mai haben Sophie und Alexander es ist ganz neu. Ab 10. Juni hat Alexander frei. Am 15. mussten sie gemeinsam nach Spanien fahren. Auch im Februar waren sie gemeinsam Winterurlaub. Das war
Okay.
wo.
No, that is Alice. Karen will continue. Danke. But first, in the first, before you continue, in the first 5, are there words that you guys don't understand?
Alles klar.
Okay, Karen, continue.
Das war vor 4 Monaten. In Sophies Kamera sind noch Fotos aus dem Urlaub. einen Tag vor der Spanien-Reise speichert sie diese Fotos von der Kamera auf ihrem Laptop. Dann geht es los. Alexander fährt schnell, zu schnell. In Spanien kann er den Wagen nicht auf der Straße halten und fährt gegen einen Baum. Schreiben Sie.
Yeah, Vanessa, continue.
Sophie muss von Juni bis September im Krankenhaus bleiben. 3 lange Monate. Alexander kann wie lange? 3 lange Monate. Alexander kann nach 3 Wochen zurück nach Deutschland fahren. Okay. In Sophies Laptop findet Alexander die Fotos von Winterurlaub. Doch ein Foto ist anders. Auf dem Foto ist es nicht Winter, es ist Sommer. Man sieht eine Straße.
Read what you see. Read what you, the I and the which one comes before the other?
Eine sieht. Man sieht eine Straße in Spanien. Ein Auto ist gegen Auto. Ein Auto ist gegen einen Baum gefahren. Und dieses Auto ist ihr Auto. Auch das Datum stimmt. Jemand hat am 15. Juni um 16 Uhr, ja, ein Foto von ihrem kaputten Auto gemacht.
Yeah. So, is there words that you guys don't understand?
Probably the
So
first
seit-
few sentences. Gemeinsam.
Gemeinsam. Gemeinsam is equal to zusammen. The
Okay.
both means together. The both means together. So we are eating together. Wir essen gemeinsam oder wir essen zusammen. Together is zusammen oder gemeinsam. Your choice, which one you want to use. But gemeinsam is more formal than zusammen.
Zusammen, klar.
Gemeinsam is better, but like when you are using them when you are using it to form separable verbs, then we use the zusammen. Maybe just Zusammenarbeit. You don't say gemeinsam Arbeit, although gemeinsam Arbeit is richtig. But if you are using it as a separable verb, we use zusammen. Like we use zusammen to attach verbs. Okay, something, maybe doing something together, the verb together, then we use together plus the verb, but then we are just indicating something together, then we use gemeinsam. All right, so seit Mai haben Sophie und Alexander ihr Auto. So they've had their car since what? May. Es ist ganz neu. It is new. Ab 10. Juni hat Alexander frei. From the 10th of July, Alexander is free. Okay. Yeah. Am 15. Möchten sie gemeinsam nach Spanien fahren. So am 15. From on the 15th of June. I want to say June and June at the same time. Ah, something. It's like June, June. Because June is like July in English. Like so on the 15th of June, they want to travel towards Spain together. Spanian, the Spain, Spanian. Out in February. Also in February, they were together in what winter Urlaub. So in February, they were in vacation, okay, winter vacation. Then that's for 4 months. That was 4 months ago because we are in June. Okay, so 4 months ago is what. So when I say when you want to say four, it's maybe 10 seconds ago, 1 hour ago, but vor einer Stunde, 1 hour ago. You want to say for 2 days ago, what? Vor 2 Tagen. Okay, dative. Use the for as dative, but to indicate that ago. Okay, so 4 Monaten here means what? 4 months ago they were there. So in Sophie's camera sind noch Fotos aus dem Urlaub. Okay, there are still photos from the Urlaub on what Sophie's camera. Einen Tag vor der Reise speichert sie diese Fotos von der Kamera auf ihrem Laptop. So a day before traveling to Spain, they saved. So we have, when we are saying saved, so you see German, they save, even they save. So we have 3 saves. As far as I know, we have 3 saves. In English, we all use save, save, save. Whether you are saving money, you are saving someone, or you are saving something on a laptop, it's the same thing. But in German, we are saying when you are saving money, we use sparen. S-P-R-A-N. S-P-A-R-A-N. When you are saving someone, we call it written. R-E-T-T-E-N. Like you are saving someone. So when the doctors are saving, the doctor saved the patient. We won't say that the doctor had den Patienten gespeichert. Now, when we use the speichern for saving on like saving something digitally. Yeah, so we have in speichern, we have in written, and we have in sparen. Sparen is for saving money. Written is for saving life. Then speichern is for saving things digitally. So they saved before a day before traveling to Spain. They saved what? The photos on the laptop. Okay. Dann geht's es los. Dann started. Alexander fährt schnell, zu schnell. Okay, so he started. Then everything started. Alexander started driving quick, too quickly. In Spanien kann den Wagen nicht auf der Straße halten. So in Spain, it's difficult to hold the car on the streets. Dann fährt gegen einen Baum. Then he drove into a tree. So in like literally it means he drove against. Okay, gegen means against. Okay, gegen means against. It's here. Gegen is also accusative, just like ohne. Ohne is accusative preposition, für is accusative preposition, then is also what? Accusative preposition. So whenever you are using them, after them, the noun should be what? In accusative. That's why gegen einen Baum. So he drove into a tree. Okay, gegen einen Baum. That's how we say it in German. He drove into whatever thing that you drove into, like bump into something, like a person, we use überfallen. Okay, that's different. But then when the person drove into something, they use gegen the something. Maybe he drove into a shop. So ist gegen einen Laden gefahren. He drove into a shop oder ins Geschäft. It's a gegen in das Geschäft. Okay, sorry, gegen das Geschäft. Sorry, you won't bring the in. Gegen das Geschäft. Okay, it's accusative. Okay, give you marken weiter. Sophie muss von Juni bis September im Krankenhaus bleiben. Now, the girlfriend, she has to be in the hospital from September, from July, from June. June, I want to say July and June at the same time. June until September, she has to be stay in the hospital. 3 lange Monate, 3 months You are giving me fever. That's why I muted you. Then 3 months long. Then Alexander kann nach 3 Wochen zurück nach Deutschland fahren. So now Alexander can come back to what? Germany after 3 months. In Sophie's laptop findet Alexander die Fotos von Winterurlaub. Now, on the laptop, Sophie's laptop, Alexander found the photos from the Winterurlaub. Doch ein Foto ist anders. Nah, the picture is different. Auf dem Foto ist es nicht Winter. On the photo, on the photo, it's not winter, it is summer. Man sieht eine Straße in Spanien. So one sees a street in Spain. Ein Auto ist gegen einen Baum gefahren. Und dieses Auto ist ihr Auto. Auch das Datum stimmt. Jemand hat am 15. Juni um 16 Uhr ein Foto von ihrem kaputten Auto gemacht. So someone has taken a picture of the kaputten Auto. So here we use the kaputten as adjective to say someone took a photo of the spoiled vehicle. Indeed. So that was the story. Yeah. So like I said, always write words. Whatever thing you see here that's new to you. So we save something on what's on the laptop. Use auf laptop, on laptop. Use Speichern. Okay, to save digital inspiration. So wir machen weiter. So lesen Sie den Test noch einmal und ordnen Sie die Sätze 1 bis 7 den der Zeitangaben zu. Yeah. So like I said, gegen is accusative. Always use gegen as an accusative. All right, Nummer 1. You read the test one more time, then you arrange the Sätze 1 bis 7. Which one happened first in that's extra. Please, you have to take a photo, like it will take too much time. Take a picture of it, of the passage, or you can visit your books after you have access to the books. Okay, take a picture of it. Then here will be the task sequentially, what happened in each month according to the passage. With these sentences, you arrange them. In February, what happened? Maybe in February, maybe Sophie had Sophie must stay in Krankenhaus. In Juni, 15 Juni, Sophie saved the pictures of winter, like that. Yeah, so you have to. Then these I've taught us 3 times. If you have challenge using this version on the other, please visit the previous lesson. Okay, everything is available on the YouTube, the playlist. That chapter 8, I've uploaded everything, so this will be the new video that I'll add to it. Okay, all right. I think my network is very poor because I can see myself freeze on the screen here. I don't know if it's the same at your end.
Yeah.
It's freezing.
Yeah. Network, I don't know. It's very poor. That's German for you. Okay, so please, but Abi, you understood what I was saying. You got everything right. Okay, super. Okay, so all these will be first club in Zivas past. For so ich arbeite for an act this. Yeah, this one's you already know, but so we use ab when you're saying maybe ab Montag, I'm coming from Mondays, but sometimes up also indicates the usage is using up when you're not using when I say ab Montag, using on Monday. When I say ab Montag, it's when the way maybe I would say I'm coming there from Monday, like from Monday onwards, maybe a month I can use a month each dot. But when you can also use the app to like restrict the days. Maybe a staff 10 Stunden pro Woche, a staff ab 10 Stunden pro Woche Arbeit. I am allowed to work only 10 hours. So the app here is restricting. So like the usage is my Boston, okay. But I'm just saying that if you want to say something is happening from Monday, you can just use a Montag, okay, not ammo. I said app from Monday. Something is happening from maybe from 10 o'clock, something that's maybe up 10 or instead of saying in 10 or you can also use in 10 or okay, but you can also use where they from 10 o'clock they are coming to eat, so the programs come to start from 10 o'clock. Then you can use app. You can use it on at 10 o'clock, you can just use But when you want to use the app plus a day, it means maybe from the 10th of July, then use the app van from until from when. Okay, so like from Monday until Thursday. Okay, you get it. Up basically means from. Okay, up means from. So from one, you can use the app Montag or that from it. But then when you want to indicate, we use the where the app is very common is when you're indicating a time frame as in dates. Okay, instead of if when you're saying something is happening from Mondays to Friday, we say be a von Montag bis. We say von Montags bis Freitag. We use the von and bis. Okay, but when you're indicating like as in the time frame, as in date itself, then we use the app, maybe app 15 July, Juni bis. Okay, then we use the app. And I'm also saying that something. Okay, I want to add that one. Just take it like that. Okay, so app means from, maybe from 10th of July till 16th of July. Then use app base. Okay, yeah. So we practice with these examples. Yeah, I think. Yeah. So I think this passage is very important to Charlie. Please, I hope you've taken the screenshot of it. Okay, write every new word. Yeah, like whether phrases, up, how they like keep notes on how the usage of the of im, how they use the prepositions and the phone and everything. Okay, you note it down, then I'm sending a screenshot of this whole page to the group. Okay, so you can try your hands on it later. Yeah, so I've sent it. So tomorrow I had wanted us to do the quiz, the A1 quiz. So maybe I think we'll schedule that on Saturday. Okay, we'll have the quiz on Saturday. Then the A1 examination, not even quiz, A1 examination on Saturday. Then tomorrow before we start. Yeah, the time is like the app has nothing to do with the time. Okay. They have like is a normal from montage with right, but when we use the app, it's normally used when you're indicating the time frame as in dates, maybe from 15th until they use the app. Maybe the registration the registration time is opened from 10th of July. Then we say up 10 10, okay, up 10 like and then BBS, yeah, we got that's how we use it for the time as in the date itself. Okay, yeah. Now, like I said, with the time you can choose to use the app, but then it's not common. But you stick to your own. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow, before we start chapter 9, we will do a quick recap on what was learned in chapter 8. Okay, I'll go over the meeting. I'll go over everything again. Then we officially start A2 tomorrow. Okay, so just if you have questions, you can direct them in the group. I'll reply. Okay. I know I have areas, but revisiting them right now is something which is yeah. I know, but please, Charlie, if you have any question, put it in there. Or who trouble for it? He said they ask me private questions. You ask me private questions today, so you to ask your question in the group, or like your question, direct it in the group and explain yourself so that the others too can also benefit from it. Okay, so you be sure we'll meet again tomorrow, same time tomorrow. So have a wonderful evening. Please don't end the class here. Please go back to the book right now. Just spare about 30 minutes reviewing what you just learned today. Okay, yeah. Because I know because you will learn, but you won't. But anyways,
Yeah, boy, more question. A question.
yeah. Have to go. Have to go. Have to, yeah. Ask a question.
No, it's not.
Okay, yeah. Or you write it in the group. I will reply. But I have to leave. Okay, all right, choose.